Welcome back, trainers, and in this video we're going to be taking a look at Palmont. Now this was a pretty steep investment. It was ranked around 31 to 35, somewhere around there, you can check, but it is going to be a 0, 14, 15, and went out there, hunted the heck out of this, as well as Nimble, have a bunch of candies, have great IVs, so we're looking fantastic. Alright, now this thing is going to be hitting pretty hard. It has an attack of 232, I do believe. And we're going to be going with close combat. That's what you're going to want all the time. And we're going to have Wild Charge on screen right now. But you can also run Discharge. We're going to check that out here for a bit. Now the thing about Discharge is you're not going to be debuffing yourself. So you can take hits a little bit better, as this thing is not going to be able to take a hit whatsoever. Now it will get a community day as well, who knows, one day in the future, making it better somehow, some way. I'll look into that, but I had fun with it towards the end or towards the middle of the video. At first it was a little bit annoying. I just, every move you do is going to take you out. At first I'm going with Discharge, but it does take a second to get there with the adjusted spark that we do have, although it is doing more damage and it does start to add up here. But with that said, let's go ahead and take a look at this steep investment. This thing is funny, and you also had to walk 25 kilometers, which it wasn't too big of a deal because I was on my grind that day. It was crazy. And we're going to be pairing it up with several different Pokemon here, and we're going to actually use Skeledirge towards the end just for a couple of battles. Alright, now the key to Palmont, I would say, is you're going to want to maybe build up energy and save it for later, or get shields and then just go in there and sweep up, because people are going to start realizing that this thing hits very hard, and all they're going to have to do is shield up and then farm you down after you do debuff yourself, unless you are going with Discharge, which isn't a bad idea or bad choice. But Wild Charge is just doing so much, and it costs the same energy too. Okay, close combat, you're always going to want to go with that. This is going to be a fighting and an electric type. Is it worth powering up? No. It's definitely fun and it's not horrible, right? You can definitely do stuff, but if you've got millions of Stardust, yeah, absolutely have some fun with it if you get a good rank, But otherwise, no, absolutely not if you don't have a bunch of Stardust. Okay, but I don't regret it, because look at this thing. It was funny. It was good times. Hey, take a look at its hair. Do you see what I see? Do you see what I see in its hair there? That's interesting. All right, so Ninetales, good old trusty Ninetales. Let's go ahead and bring that in here up against the Giratina. And we will be progressively doing better with the Palmont as we do get deeper into the video here. Because I become more comfortable using it, realizing what it can do, and then we also do switch over to Wild Charge, which is going to be helping it as well. But the Discharge does come in handy. I don't know if we skipped it already, if I talked over it, but it will actually be helping us out, because we go for it, they hit us, and it would have actually taken us out otherwise if we went for a Wild Charge. But anyways, going for a Dazzling Gleam up against their Glissopod, and we bring in our Palmont here, and we're going to be doing a lot of damage, as it is going to be water, letting it go, and then we take them out there. That was a shieldless battle at the end, and we take the win. It didn't really get too much action, but very specific times for this thing here. You don't want to just throw it in and then all of a sudden you see a Giratina, because you're going to get walled with your fighting and electric. All right, so we're up against a Clefable, this is not good at all, because they're going to be able to kind of spam that Meteor Mash. But I was surprised we were actually able to get that Dazzling Gleam through, so it's looking pretty good. We are down a shield, so I don't know if we're going to be able to farm them down, and we do. Fantastic. Alright, so Sting does do a decent amount of damage. They do have a Galarian Weezing here. We're going to go for the... do we have Discharge right now? Okay, we have Wild Charge now. Swapping into Glissopod, as they did let it go. Feeling comfortable to stay here right now. They're going for a Brutal Swing, and they bring in a Tapu Fini. Now we do have Aerial Ace on our Glissopod here, and we're just going to go for that to see if we can get the debuff. And now we'll go for the Aerial Ace, as we can do more damage here, because we did get the debuff, bringing them down into the low yellow, which is great here. And It's all up to the Palmont, farming them down. They've got 2 shields, but folks, can we take them down? And there it is, that last spark, that was it. All we have to do is shield this up. We can put the phone down and we take that win. Let's go. Now, I am doing this very late at night and I kind of want to try to be quiet, so that's why I kind of sound like this right now. So yeah, all right. New neighbors, and I kind of want to just be courteous. It is about 2 in the morning. Okay. Anyways, so what have we got going on here? Going for the Dazzling Gleam up against the Muck. Did they? Yeah, they got a shield out of me with the Acid Spray, swapping into their Glissopod with energy on their Muck, bringing in the Palmont here. And I'm going to let this first one go. Look at that damage. And we haven't even debuffed ourselves. And this thing has got, I mean, rank 1 to, I wouldn't say 100, but pretty much 100 or 50 are all essentially the same. So the maximum defense, bulkiness, HP you can have, and this thing still can't take a hit. Ouch. That's why I'm telling you it's not really worth the investment right now. Not until they update it. Or if you really like this thing, go ahead and do it. As far as walking the kilometers and making it, yeah, go ahead and do it. But powering it up, that's another story. Anyways, we got the Ninetales out here up against the Muck. Shieldless battle. Getting to the next Weather Ball here. And we're going to take a nice win here up against the Muck with the Fairy type. Alright, what do we have? Show me a good lead. Trevenant. Yes, this is a very good lead. And they're going to stay here. More than likely shield this up. This is going to hurt. Oh, they caught it with the Poliwrath. Very nice. Alright, we're going to go ahead and bring in our Glissopod, which is going to be able to kind of handle the situation here. Those scolds will start adding up. If they're Shadow. Non-Shadow, I mean, yeah, that's just a decent amount, especially if they lower the attack. Gonna go for the Aerial Ace here, though. Super effective. Taking them out before they do get the debuff. Bringing in Trevenant. We still do have Aerial Ace, so they're gonna go ahead and throw Shadow Ball using up that energy. Bringing in Ninetales, and they have a Greninja in the back. Okay, so I was trying to swap here. I think I was a little too quick. I'm always waiting. The one time I didn't, and I need to swap immediately. Aha. So now we bring in our Palmont to do super effective damage. We're going to let this go. That's just the play. Farm them down. And let's see what happens here. See, on top of being glassy, man, debuffing yourself, it's one heck of a thing here. So I have to call this, right? Or that's a wrap. Oh man, this is one more Powder Snow. I should be able to get there and take them out. I'd be surprised. I can't believe it. I couldn't believe it. I don't know what's going on. That's crazy. I don't know if I was miscounted and that's why I was shocked, but good stuff. We're going to go ahead and replace the order and put the Palmont in the back. See what happens here. See what kind of Pokemon we can bring up. Maybe it'll stay the same pattern. Who knows? It wasn't bad as it was. And Ampharos, so we'll take it. Yeah, Brutal Swing and probably Trailblaze now. That's a pretty good move combination. That's what I run on my Shadow. Gonna let the first one go. It is a Trailblaze, raising that attack every single time you use it. Now, Weather Ball still does a ton of damage, so we're gonna go ahead and go for that, as we're gonna be able to spam that as well to shield this up and then get to 2 potentially. So here we go. We have 2 ready to go lined up. And getting to the next one. Do they want to double shield the Ampharos? Show me a shield. No shield, they let it go. Great. Bringing in Charizard to farm us down. We get to another one. This is still going to do a lot of damage here. This is getting stabbed, plus they're flying. Bringing them down into about half health. Nice. Bringing in Palmont here. Super effective. Doing a lot of damage with that quick move. I'm going to shield this up, and dang it, it is a Dragon Claw. Bringing in Glissopod to finish off the Charizard, but they're retreating with energy. Probably almost to a Blast Burn, if not there. And bringing in Poliwrath. Okay, so yeah, let's see. We should be able to pull this off. We have energy on the Palmont here, and we have green health, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what we get hit by. It's gonna get KO'd. All right, so we're getting to the Aerial Ace, getting that last shield here. This is not gonna KO. So Palmont, does it have higher attack than Charizard? Because we get to the dang charged move and we're gonna take the win. Let's go. All right, let's keep it moving with this teddy bear thing here. All right, is this supposed to be like a, the Pikachu knockoff? All right, so we're met with the Toxicroak. Okay, so of course we got to look out for the Mud Bomb. We're gonna fall for the bait here. I just can't risk it. And okay, did I say Mud Bomb? I meant to say Sludge Bomb. Yeah, that's what I meant to say. Yeah, that one. All right, so this is more than likely it. So we'll let it go though. That's okay. We're just gonna have to deal with it. And we do bring in the Glissopod to farm them down. Good. But what do they have? A Pidgeot. All right, that's fine. Maybe they got like a steel type in the back, hopefully. So let's see what happens. Or an ice type. Or a wall rain. Everything we want to see. Going for the wild charge as they are shieldless. Taking them out before they get to an icicle spear. So we can have the shield for this Pidgeot. And this will be enough as this attack on this thing, plus the stab, plus super effective. Man, it's insane. That's the fun part about it, okay? When shields are down, you can just start rapid firing. Well, not quite rapid fire. If you have energy built up and their shields are down, you're gonna have fun. But then again, a lot of Pokemon have fun when in that situation, right? All right, so we have the Skeledirge out here for some action. It's ready to go again, this thing. Yeah. Get those Pokemon out there, right? While the Stardust is good. And these are actually pretty cool, right? Anyway, let's see what we have here. So people are going over to Future Sight. Ain't that something? Yeah, isn't that fun how the meta changes? This thing, I did it. People had it before here and there. But I'm seeing a little bit more now. All right, anyways, we're going to get 2 shields out of them. No shit, no kidding. Oh, all right. Okay, sounds good. Shielding that up. We're going to try to farm them down here. Perfect. And we still have 1 shield, and they're shieldless. Bringing in, what was that? Charizard? No, Talonflame. Yeah, definitely wouldn't have gone for. Actually, maybe I would have, depending upon what I was feeling. So we do have the, of course, Palmont in the back. Now, that is flying, but I had to play... I don't know. I don't know really what I was doing, hoping that there's something in the back. It is going to be a Giratina, so we'll go ahead and throw this here. And then swap. Now, watch this. A Palmont. All these moves are not very effective, but the attack is so high that still going to be able to do something here. So you got to be cautious about when you throw so you don't debuff yourself too quickly. And we take the win. Not very effective. I know we brought it down with the Ninetales, but still took the win for us. Next battle, we're met with a Sand Slash. Not good. We're going to swap into the Palmont. Very risky. And we're met with a Virizion. So, this is neutral, but look at the damage. Could we have built up to 2? I think we're still going to be able to get to another one here. And yes, we do. Great. So, they're going to have to shield this up or let it go. And Palmont took the win there for us, so we didn't even have to use the shield. Perfect. And we have low health, so they can't get too much farm. Bringing in the Skeledirge. Still need to look out for the Drill Run. I need a... Is that enough to KO? I have to do the Sims. It's not Shadow, so bringing in a Tapu Fini. And we're going to go for the Shadow Ball. Should have went for Disarming Voice. Now we're going to go for it. More than likely, they'll let this go. And yes, they do. Okay. So we'll bring in our Ninetales. Yeah, this is still going to do a decent amount of damage, even though it's resisted. This thing is nasty. If you haven't gotten yourself one, are they still in the rotation? I don't know. I haven't battled an ice one in a while, but I do have another one that's even better than this. And I use so much XL, but hey, it's still worth it. As take a look. All right, getting to a Weather Ball here. Down we go. Bringing in the Skeledirge, the last Pokemon we have. They swap it into the Alolan Sandslash. Now check this out. We get to the Disarming Voice, and that is a wrap, folks. If you did enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you all next time. Take care.
Just go and name 'cause all you scream. So you're finally here! Fantastic!
You will see.